Yes, it is me, different channel, but for those of you that don't know me, my name is Strudwick, and I am a physically disabled gamer. Now, gaming is my life, I absolutely love it. And today I was introduced to a little thing called scuf controllers. Now, if you don't know anything about these, basically they've got either 2 or 4 buttons directly underneath the controller that you can map to any other of the buttons on the PlayStation. That is not including L1, L2, R1 and R2. So what I'd like to do today is try and explain why this needs to be changed. So to anybody that has anything to do with scuf that just might happen to be watching this video, I'd like to explain to you using Gran Turismo Sport why things need to be changed. I'm not setting any special race up here. I'm literally just gonna do it just so I've got something to do while I'm talking to you. So scuf controllers, I love the idea of having the extra buttons at the bottom. It will just make my life a million times easier, but only if that they can actually change the L1 etc. buttons. If they can't, they're not going to help my gaming in any way, really. Now, as you all know, in most driving games, especially Assetto, which you cannot override in any way whatsoever, not even using the PlayStation 4 accessibility menu, the only way that you can do acceleration and brakes is with R2 and L2 respectively. Well, for those of you that have seen any of my videos whatsoever, you will actually know that my hands are bent outwards away from my body, which basically means my left hand points over there to the left, my right hand over there to the right. So the only way I can do any gaming is with my arms crossed. So basically my left hand does what my right hand would do and vice versa. This makes life a little bit difficult. I suppose it answers my own question why I'm so complicated, but never mind. Now, yes, we can all use the accessibility feature within the game to actually change R2 to the X button, and also then we can do the braking system by changing it to the square, which is manageable. But if you are going to be bright enough to actually think about the requirements of a gamer with, I'm going to put this probably very unprofessionally, dodgy hands like mine, then surely you've got to have considered what uses somebody like me is going to use it for. And driving games should really have been your first facet to look at. They are obviously the most difficult buttons to reach for somebody with a disability like mine. So surely you should have made it possible that they were the first buttons that you could actually take control of with the paddles on the back of the controller. Now, the way my hands are, where the actual buttons are on the back of the controller for the scuf is the perfect position for my fingers. And I would love nothing more than to have a scuf controller where I can actually use the scuf button or a scuff paddle to take control of R2, R1, L2, L1. It would not only enhance my ability to play racing games, because I wouldn't have to keep turning the controller around to do certain things, but it would also open up a whole new world of games that I could actually play. As you see, my driving isn't actually very good. So Scuf, come on, let's get this together. I know you've got a key in that changes the amount that you actually have to push L1, L2, R1, R2. But that is absolutely no use to me whatsoever, because I am totally physically incapable of getting my hands to those buttons. So this is my request to you: find a way. The scuf system is brilliant. I think it's brilliant. I know I've never used it, but I have watched quite a lot of videos on it now, and if you could make that work, it would be a massive enhancement to any gamer that's got hand difficulties like mine. But I also think it would be a massive improvement to you in respect of showing some help towards disabled gamers. And let's be honest, in all the years I've been playing games, and trust me, that's an awful lot of years now, not one of the companies have really made a massive effort to improve the life of disabled gamers and make gaming that many of us love better. So yeah, let's get it together. Let's see if we can do something about this, and let's see if it's possible that we can actually build something truly worthwhile. So this is me, Graham Strudwick, once more having a moan about gaming companies that are not doing enough for the disabled people of this world that do gaming. But here's hoping that somebody's listening out there. If you like, please do subscribe. Love to put more up. Got any questions? Just ask. Bye for now.